What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy FlippinStoop, and I hope you guys have recovered from Thanksgiving, the food comas and all that good stuff, and getting back at eBay. I'll go over a few things. This is kind of for the newer people. You guys that's been listening for a while are going to know a lot of this stuff that I'm going to go over. And if you have any inclination or thought or idea of starting to resell part-time, that's what I encourage in the beginning, is part-time reselling. And what do I mean by that is keep your 9 to 5 and do it on the side, right? Until your side hustle is making you more money than your current 9 to 5 for a good, like, 3 to 6 months, I would keep your 9 to 5. So I'm never going to be a guy that's going to tell you walk off your 9 to 5 now and just start selling out of your closet. I encourage you to start selling out of your closet or out of your garage or things you got laying around the house that you're not going to use. You'd be very surprised on how many people are looking for items that you got laying around that ain't being used. I believe everybody somewhere in their house has probably $1,000 worth of inventory that will sell on eBay. That's my personal belief, $500 to $1,000. Some have more. Some probably have $20,000s of dollars in barns and things like that. But the truth is if you want to get started, start doing it part-time. Start with one item a day. And start learning the platform. The platform's too difficult is what some people will come at me and tell me. But the truth is so is Facebook. You guys, when you first started using it, I'll give an example. I didn't know Facebook whatsoever when I first started. It frustrated me, irritated me. And not long after using it every single day of my life, I began to understand the platform and know how to use it, right? And the same will go for eBay. You're not going to understand the platform. You're not going to know how to launch coupons. You're not going to know how to promote your items or whatever it might be, but you will learn that as you go. Little things, tips and tricks you'll pick up on throughout reselling. And before you know it, you can be a full-time reseller and making really good income. It's totally up to you what you decide to do, and it really is based on decisions throughout your day, whether you're successful or not. It's not whether you're the chosen one from eBay to be successful. If you do what eBay expects, and I'm going to give you some of their expectations is daily activity on their platform. That's number one. And what do I mean by daily activity? Listing items daily. Listing items daily, responding to customer service, responding to messages. I do revise I had a brain fart, sorry about that, guys. I do revise my items about once or twice a week. I'll go through some of my older listings and revise them and bring them back up to par or drop the price, whatever. I encourage that too in the beginning, because you're not really, don't try to be too complicated in the beginning. Just start listing items. That's the bottom line. That is the key to success on eBay, is listing items. It has nothing to do with, there's nothing in your house that wouldn't sell. And yes, there are going to be some things like, for example, this dry eraser. Maybe it would sell for $1. I don't know. I wouldn't waste my time listing something like this. But I would list a dry erase board, the whole board with the eraser for sure. There's certain things that are laying around your house, I can almost guarantee every single one of us has in our house, me included right now at this moment, that I am not utilizing, that could easily be listed and make you a quick 20 bucks, 30 bucks. Then you could take that 20, 30 bucks, invest it into more inventory, either at a thrift store, garage sale, flea market, whatever your choices, in whatever niche you decide to go into. People say, should I start in a niche in the beginning? I don't know. I do argument the fact of a niche is much more efficient, but I think you should experiment a little bit with it all, because I think every reseller does. I did for my first store, my first year of reselling. I listed everything, and then I realized I want to pick something that's efficient. I know exactly how I'm going to list the items every day. I know exactly how long it's going to take me to list that amount of items every day. I know about the average sales price I'm going to get per item, opposed to looking up items all day or half the day and then listing the other half. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. I watch Rally Root still to this day, guys, and they're the ones that got me started. And they list everything. They are big in the vintage clothes industry, and I'm talking like $700 to $3,000-$4,000 shirts. But they also sell coffee pots and things of that nature too, and radios that make them money. So they don't only stick to one niche. But their main thing is definitely vintage clothes. So it's up to you what you really want to do with it, guys. It's up to you how far you want to go. Me, myself, in the past probably few months we have been really growing, and then I hit like a point of I've been overworking is what I've been doing, and it's actually causing a little point of overkill to the point where it started driving me nuts almost. So don't do that to yourself. Find some balance. Do something positive for yourself every day. And I don't mean resell. I do mean to resell every day. But something along the line of, if you enjoy a nice walk through the park, do that every day. If you enjoy to listen to the radio for 30 minutes and think of nothing else in the morning to get your mind clear, do that. Like if you enjoy to exercise in the morning, do that. If you enjoy to read a book, it don't matter what it is. Do something you enjoy to do every single day, or you'll just feel like a machine and you'll hate your life. Trust me, guys, I've been there. Oh, what is up, Ed? Happy Turkey Week to you as well, man. It's been a long time since I've caught you on the channel. I hope everything is going well. I was just explaining to some of the newer people how I started out with listing an item a day, items out of the house. It really doesn't matter what it is. There's a value to everything. Somebody wants, especially if you sell worldwide like we do, it's really easy. eBay handles all the shipping. You ship it to a facility here in the United States, and then eBay gets it, and they ship it, and they figure out all the customs and all that for you for not much more money than I'm shipping into the United States. So for us, it's worth it. Is it worth it for you? I believe so too, even in the beginning. Your odds, you're going from how many ever millions of people or billions, maybe what have we got, about 2 billion, I believe, in the United States. I could be off, and there's 7 billion worldwide. So don't leave out the other 5 billion. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a good, people are worried. I can understand, you know, a year, 2, 3 years ago when you had to deal with all the customs, you had to deal with how much extra it's going to cost, you had to do all that. Then I could understand if you only wanted to ship in the States. But now eBay does that for you. If you select global shipping program, eBay will do that for you and handle it for you. So you have no thought process. And they calculate the shipping and everything. So I strongly encourage global shipping. Now your return policy on global shipping is totally up to you. I have it the same as I do the United States. I have a 60-day return policy free from the buyer. Been busy. I'm in Maryland visiting family. Got my eBay on away mode. Sold 7 items overnight. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Keep up the great work, man. And I hope your vacation is awesome. Me and Ed go back a little bit. He's been on the channel and in the group for quite some time, guys. We share some of the same interests. We both like to ride motorcycles. He sells a little bit different items than I do, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter. You guys listen. Like, don't personalize and be like, well, he sells clothes, I can't learn nothing from him. Yeah, you can. You can learn something from somebody that sells coins if you sell clothes. Because the basic analogy of how eBay works is the same regardless of what you're selling. It doesn't matter what you're selling. eBay, number one, wants to see you listing every day. They want to see good customer service. They don't want to see a customer ask a question and you get back to them a week later. You lost that customer, first of all, for yourself, and then eBay is like, well, that's not a good store. You know what I mean? Like, so stay up on your customer service. Stay up on shipping your packages on time. If the faster your packages can hit the post office, the more traffic eBay is going to give you. That looks good for eBay. That looks good for you. So if you have 5-day handling time, you're not going to sell nearly as many items as a person that has same-day shipping time. And that may seem unfair to you, but if I can get the packages to the post office every day, the same day somebody orders it, then you could too if you truly wanted to, right? That's not pointing anything at anybody that's got 3-day handling time or 5-day handling time. But if you want to increase your sales and increase your traffic, try to have next day to same day shipping. And if you want to be a top rated seller, I would advise that too, because with having 3-day handling time, you're never going to be a top rated seller, right? I don't think you can achieve that status. If I'm wrong, guys, please make a comment below and let me know if you have 3-day handling time and you are a top rated seller, right? I'm not saying you can do bad like that, because like Christ, you go to Nike.com and stuff like that, and sometimes their handling time is 3 days. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that, but you got to build a brand way before you ever decide how long your shipping time is, right? And your brand, in the beginning, I believe your brand on reselling is your customer service. Build your brand through customer service, pleasing the customers. Hey, you buy an item from me today before 2 p.m., it's at the post office. I have multiple reviews of how fast their item got to them. Just as fast as Amazon, I even see it. So, 1 day handling time, but I always ship the same day. That's a smart, Ed, I did that for a long time too. And then until I built up enough confidence in myself to where I knew I could get them out the same day, and then I switched it over to same day. And it did help me. It did increase my sales, as well as looking up my item price. A lot of us guys have really good items on our store, but we're like $2 to $3 overpriced. And that $2 to $3 overpriced will be a huge deciding factor whether somebody buys from you or buys from the next person that's right there at market price. I've spent all this morning, I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. What I enjoy to do, I like to feel healthy. So I enjoy to do an exercise, and I'm not exercising to be a bodybuilder again. I don't have the time in my day to exercise 6 hours a day anymore like I used to. But I do like to get a good 30-minute little exercise routine, and that's how I start my morning. And then I do a little reading, and then I clear my mind, right? You want to start your day with the clear mind. If not, if you rush right into your eBay day, you're not going to be as efficient as you would be if you went in there with the clear mind. If you were grateful to be able to have the opportunity. Here's where people fuck up. This is where I used to fuck up bad. Man, I got to list items again. That was my attitude, right? I got to list items again today. Opposed to, I get to list items today. If you start changing your vocabulary, literally, you start changing your vocabulary, and be grateful for the opportunity you have. eBay is a huge opportunity, guys. Like, eBay is literally the General Motors of today's day and age. When my dad was young, he was able to walk into General Motors, and with a year or two, he was making 6 figures a year, and I'm talking this was in the 70s. So you imagine how much 6 figures a year was 40 years ago, 50 years ago, right? So today, that's that market. On eBay, you could definitely hit 6 figures with less work, I believe, than you'd be putting into a 40-hour work week. I know. You can hit 6 figures with putting in less than 40 hours a week in eBay. That is if when you are actually working, you are actually working. Now, I'm not saying put in 30 hours a week, list an item every hour, because that won't work. That won't work like that. When you are actually listing items, try to be the best lister you can be, right? Don't pressure yourself and think about how fast I'm listing items or how fast the next person's listing items. Just challenge yourself from your prior day, right? I'm going to have to put my store in vacation mode more often. You sold more items on vacation mode? Yeah, I've never done that. I heard because anytime you take a vacation off eBay, eventually your traffic's going to slow down, and you're going to have to, when you get back and start listing every day again, it's going to take you a while to get to where you were again. Like right now, we're selling between 20 and 35 items a day. I didn't hit reseller nirvana yet, where I'm selling as many items as I'm listing, but there are days I do, but it's not every day. So right now, if I stopped listing for 2 weeks, if I stopped listing for a week, it would hurt me. And then I would have to come back in and prove to eBay again that I'm back and I'm full swing, and then they'll start sending that traffic to you again. That's just how it happens. And that's the hardest part for people on eBay, is to be consistent every single day. 10 minutes after I put it in vac mode, I sold 4 items. Wow. Maybe you should do that once a week. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm getting it down to a point where every hour, almost every hour, guys, I can't say every hour, but almost every hour items are selling. So I can almost average out how much money I'm making per hour, right, of a day. But it's kind of hard for me to do that because I'm only working 6 to 8 hours listing. And the rest is either finding inventory, shipping items, revising items, working on my inventory, whatever it might be, right? So it's hard for me to decipher that because I'm getting cha-chings all day long. So I would have to crunch the actual amount of time I'm working listing items on eBay, which is like 6 to 8 hours. And then I don't know how I would do the math. Like, say we got 24 hours in a day, every hour at least 3 to 4 items sell, and then divide that by the 6 or 8. I don't know. I'm not great at math. I haven't even thought about how to plan that out, but I'm sure I could figure it out. But if you list consistently every day, you'll start getting sales every hour. Like you would, like And they'll be your sweet spot. Like everybody will have a sweet spot. Whenever your listing time is, that'll be your sweet spot. You ever notice when you start listing, all of a sudden, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching? I don't know if you guys do, but I notice that. When I start listing and I hit about 10 items listed that day, when I hit that marker, all of a sudden about every half an hour or so, I'm getting offers sent to me. I'm getting sales, or I can send offers. One of the three, right? Or all of the three. So I do notice eBay does know when you're listing. And they also know how quick you're getting your items to the post office. The faster you print, listen, the faster you print your label off of your computer, that's showing eBay you're prompt and you're on your shit and you're ready to go. They like that. They like that, guys. I used to wait. I used to list list as long as I could, right? Gotta go, breakfast is ready. All right, good. All right, buddy, it's good seeing you. But I used to list my items, and then later on at night or in the next morning, I would package my items. But I got it down to the point now where if an item sells right now as I'm listing, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because it takes my focus off listing. I get that, right? But I package the item the second it sells. Now, I got it down, and I'm still able to do 35. I've actually hit 45 items. Has been my highest item. Highest amount of items I've hit in a day. Do I think I could have did more? Sure. If I would have added another couple more hours, I probably could have, but I was burnt out that day too. So eBay pays attention to that because now, since I've been doing that, packaging my items within 5 minutes of them selling, my traffic's increased like double. So eBay pays attention to them things, guys. Jot this stuff down, take notes, look at it every day, and apply it to your eBay business and watch your eBay business turn around. Or if you guys got some tips, drop them in the comments below. I love to learn myself. I'm only one person. I am going off my experience. Everybody's going to have different experiences. But if you stay consistent listing every single day, eBay will reward you for that. Once again, guys, it's your boy FlippinStoop. You guys have a great day.